Samosas! Samosas!
Time to be the baddest boy the boys have ever seen.
Oh my God, I think I added too much water. Oh shit! We got a breach!
Everything is shaking in here.
Stop fighting with me, baby!
I'm just making some basic dough.
You don't know how to win against Kwesi.
Oh shit!
Because Kwesi don't know how to win against Kwesi.
Yeah! We're gonna say just like with my daughter. We're gonna go. She actually can't eat solid food yet.
How old is he?
Born yet.
The Try Guys are back in the kitchen for another episode of Without a Recipe, Bad Boys Season.
Papa's home, baby.
The bitch is going down.
Wait.
It's my episode, baby.
Each episode, one of the worst chefs we know will not only handpick their opponents.
Today I'm challenging Kwesi, Zach, and Roney. I'm gonna kick the shit out of all these boys.
Jared? Jared made alcohol milk, and he wants to come at me, the croquembouche winner?
If I beat Ryan, there isn't someone on earth who can't tell me that now I'm the winner of that season.
They'll also get to choose the dish.
Let's go. What are we doing right now?
You challenged me.
Samosas?
Food shaped like a triangle, y'all. Blow.
The winners of the 4 episodes will go on to compete against each other in the finale, where one will be crowned the Bad Boy Champion.
Papa better be home.
Cause we ringing the bell.
Ding dong.
Motherfucker.
If I miraculously pull one off over Ryan, I've somehow managed to win a whole season and an episode, all in one foul swoop. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Hey everyone, I'm Rosanna Pansino. I'm a baker, YouTuber, and I made a couple of New York Times bestselling cookbooks, and I host a few baking shows that I really enjoy.
My name's Avish Naran. I'm the owner of Pijja Palace.
I love that place.
I was just there.
I love that place.
It's so good.
I'm Miles Shorey, and I work at an Indian restaurant called Pijja Palace, and I'm the executive chef.
What?
Yes,
We got a tag team in here?
We're here at Pijja Palace, which is an Indian Italian sports bar. We take classic bar food and American Italian dishes and then spin them in an Indian way. Samosa is a stuffed Indian pastry, generally with potatoes and vegetables or meats like lamb. Deep fried, comes with a chutney or sauce. I wouldn't actually call it exclusively Indian because it's traveled throughout Asia.
It's travel food. One of the hardest parts of making a samosa is the wrapping of the dough and the pinching. You want to make sure that it doesn't blow out on you in the fryer. I would say you veered too far if your dough isn't chewy on the inside and crispy on the outside. That's kind of the make or break. It's kind of like a pizza crust. You know, if the crust is bad, then the rest of it is not.
I'm a little less of a stickler. You know, if it's in a triangle shape and like somebody gave it to me and served it to me as a samosa, I'm buying in.
This is my 3rd episode in a row being called out, which just means I'm popular. I'm the most popular Try Guy. Everybody wants to hang out with me. I gotta make it to the finals. I gotta prove that I'm the baddest boy there ever was.
You know, I just think like I don't make dough. I don't really eat much dough. That's a place where I know my expertise does not lie.
Would I dip it in? My own pre-made dipping sauce that I'm probably gonna have to make too, knowing you and this sick, twisted show you guys got?
And normally you dip it in a kind of chutney.
Chutney, sounds fancy. Let's go for a tea and a chutney breakfast.
Oh shit. I'm gonna make pasta, put it in the pasta roller, and make it flat, and I'm gonna cut out the squares. Yes. Oh shit, I figured it out. It's like making pasta, but it's thicker. It's like making pasta. Samosas? You want some mo?
You gonna want some mo?
Do you know samosa?
Every time I order Indian food, I get a samosa.
Why'd I call out Ryan?
I get a meat samosa. It's my favorite little triangular treat.
No, it's a triangle. That's great to know.
All right, bakers, in 3, 2, 1.
And here we go!
Why is there so many options of flour? This challenge is samosas, and I figured bring my favorite meal inside of it, Franks and Beans samosas. Franks and Beans is a classic dish, my favorite dish. Had it every weekend with Grandpa. You're talking baked beans, you're talking Franks, and I mean hot dogs. Cut them up, you put them in the baked beans, and you doused it with mustard. We ate it straight from the bowl, baby, raw.
What?
I didn't, Grandpa did. I was a child.
I will be making a pizza samosa. I love pizza. I don't eat pizza all the time, but when I do, I want a crispy pizza. I'm going for some delicious savory meats on the inside. I'm gonna have some sausage, some pepperoni, cheese. I'm gonna do some potato in there too to hearken to an actual samosa. Deep fry it and give it some ranch dipping sauce to be served with, because I don't care what you say, every pizza should be dipped in ranch.
Ajwain? Ajwain? Do you think we should use it? No.
Maybe.
I'm making a Peruvian samosa. I'm trying to honor my baby girl. So we're doing lomo saltado, which is a Peruvian dish. Lomo saltado is sautéed steak and red onions with French fries. But I think in a samosa it would get too soggy, so I'm replacing the French fries with latkes, little fried potato bits.
Latkes are fried potato bits.
Yep.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be bomb.
I'm making bacon, eggs, and cheese, y'all. New York, bing bong itself, public transportation, high ass rent for small apartments, the New York classic, bacon, eggs, and cheese. We're taking it back home, y'all. And when you bite into this and you taste the hardship, the happy time, the memories, you're gonna thank me. And I'm gonna thank you too.
First, the guys will have 30 minutes to make their dough.
Today we're making a traditional potato and pea samosa just so that we can cover the basics. So we have all-purpose flour, we have a little bit of ice water that's gonna help with the flakiness, a little bit of neutral oil. Here we like to use blended oil of canola and olive oil. And then we're gonna add a little bit of toasted caraway seeds for flavor and texture, and then salt. Always remember to season with salt.
Where the eggs at? Mom?
No eggs? Oh, they must have forgotten them.
There's no eggs in samosas?
So we are not adding eggs to this dough because I don't want it to get too heavy. For this, we're really just trying to maintain the lightness and the flakiness.
Rachel, where's the eggs? It's like making a pasta.
You want to do the little thing with the egg
To put in the
middle of the volcano.
Yeah, to make the pasta.
And you want to make, but we're not making pasta.
Yo, trust me, Zach. Jack, trust me.
Okay, so we have our flour, we have our caraway seeds, we're gonna add our salt.
So right now I'm putting a little bit of sugar, 3 cups of flour, and now some nice flaky salt on top, just for flavor.
Is oil gonna f me? If I put oil in this, is it gonna f up the whole thing?
Jared, you cannot be putting that oil in that flour, buddy.
You don't think oil should go in this?
I don't think.
And then we will add our blended oil.
I'm putting oil in it. That felt like way too much oil.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to add way more flour. Oh no! I put in like a lot.
What are you doing?
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
just start over.
Wait, no. I have to ride or die on this ingredients.
All right.
I think that those little chunks of cold butter are what make those little poppy bubbles. Just in the same way in a croissant. The butter is what creates the flaky crust.
Using butter in this dough is a negative because it could potentially burn, or your pastry could become dark before the filling is hot all the way through.
In my bowl, AP flour, salt, some sugar. You got some butter.
I put ghee.
That's a different type of butter.
It's clarified.
All right, let's get this ghee in here.
I have a stick of ghee and 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna pour some of this ajwain seed. The ghee seems stronger than butter. It's clarified butter, but I don't know what that means. It sees more clearly than the other butter.
Oh, it has glasses. Yeah.
Our blended oil, salt, and caraway seeds have been added to the flour, so I'm just gonna get my hand in here, and that's already starting to produce the flakes that we're looking for.
Let's just do a little bit of oil in here. Oh, that was a lot, and in
Yeah?
fact, I would say too much. Wow, that changed it.
Yeah?
Considerably.
For good or bad?
I don't know. Okay, well, it's crumbly now. Okay.
If you're using a stand mixer, that would be a mistake. Stand mixer is going to develop the gluten too rapidly, and you could potentially end up with a dough that's too stiff.
Oh, shit. I think I overworked. I didn't want it to, like, turn into a dough yet. Shit. I wanted it to be, oh, shit. This already feels like a dough. It feels oily, go figure. I wanted it to be crumbly, and then I was gonna add water. But this is not enough. Okay, well, we're out of ghee, so I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna have to do it with butter. Let's do salted butter, because then I don't really have to add salt.
And I'm gonna take some of this ice water and just drip a little bit of it and start to pool this together. We're adding the water just a little bit at a time because we don't want the dough to get too sticky. That's gonna create another issue for us.
Okay, so I'm adding cold water slowly. I don't remember why, but I'm doing it because I remember that, yes, cold water.
I also remember that.
Oh my God, I think I added too much water. What did you? Oh my God, you're just making paste.
I know.
Oh my God, it looks like you're stirring up concrete.
Should I add more flour?
I think you should start over. I gotta add more. No, don't add.
I have to.
I can't be on your
I
side of
have
the kitchen.
to.
You're too much.
I need it. It is soaking wet over here. I've made a pool.
If your dough is liquidy, you might have to start all over.
Ugh.
Wait, where are you about to put that?
In the sink.
No, we'll never be able to use the drain again.
I don't know how
You made cement.
Get a spatula and go put it in that garbage can.
Because it's garbage, or should I keep it?
Guys, Rachel just used her mom voice and it got super tense.
Wait.
Hey, I'm popping in to let you know that the entire season of Without a Recipe is out right now on Second Try, so if you're just dying to see what happens next, stop dying. Just go watch and see what happens next on Second Try. Stop dying.
So this is sort of more what I assumed. It's just like crumbly butter dough, and now I'm gonna add water into this.
More baking soda then, Zach.
Why? Okay, Kwesi, why?
Just because.
What does baking soda do? It's used in baking. Are we baking?
There are no leavening agents in this dough. There's no baking soda, no baking powder.
I trust my gut more than your voice.
I'm basically gonna do the same thing, less oil, less water. I want it to not look like cement. I want it to look like movable dough.
Chopping up more cold butter, going for the same thing as... Dude. What did you make?
What's happening to my dough? I did it the exact same way.
That looks so different from your first one.
Yeah, it needs a, oh wait, did I give it too much water this time?
That one looks like Laffy Taffy.
Hold on, I need more flour. I know what I need.
What?
Flour plus water.
Equals gluten. Oh my God!
That's how dough sounds. It's good. Oh!
What
Oh!
is happening?
Okay, I have time to start over.
What is this though, Zach?
Crisco. That is, like fake butter, fat, something?
Yeah, let's use it. I'm a bad boy. It's the bad boy season.
Me and Kwesi, we're
Yeah.
bad boys. We don't look both ways before crossing the
That's
street.
right. I leave the toilet seat up. Cause I don't give a.
I don't replace the toilet paper roll when it's out. I'm a bad boy.
When I pee, I wiggle when I go to the bed so it's all over the floor.
That's crazy.
Cause I'm a bad boy.
Not all of our bad boys can be about going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, this time I have a lot more butter to flour ratio by half a cup.
Stop fighting with me, baby.
What is happening?
Come back to me.
Everything is shaking in here.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just making some dough.
It does not feel okay.
It's fine. I'm just making some basic dough.
It's fighting you.
You're supposed to fight it, right?
It doesn't want to be in there, dude.
To make a good thing, you're supposed to fight it, right? Like you're supposed to fight against, it's supposed to fight you.
I'm gonna turn this out of the bowl now. You see how the dough is coming together, and now we're just going to knead it lightly so you don't feel dry flour anymore.
Yo, you only got one shot to blow, you know what I'm saying, Rachel? Do not miss your opportunity. Yes, knead the dough.
I'm just adding a little moisture. I'm doing it by hand. I have a stick of butter that I crumbled up, and I'm trying to make it feel like bread dough, buttery bread dough.
I think I'm gonna start by putting a little flour on the table. This one's stickier that I've made.
We're starting to see these flakes forming. That's the fat, and that's gonna give us a nice crispy dough. Okay, so now that we have our dough, we're actually going to set them aside for a nap, and we will prepare our filling, and then we will come back to this guy.
5 minutes.
See here, I've got a little dough ball. You can kind of still see the butter chunks in there, which I think is good.
I actually think I can make do with this.
Where does this unearned confidence come from?
I think I think if I slap this bad boy with a little more flour, I'm in a good place.
You were in a wrestling match with your dough.
If your dough were so stiff that you couldn't work it at this point, you'd really want to start all over again.
I actually really like this. I think this is great. I think I did a fantastic job with this dough.
All right, this is number 1. This is the big brother. Okay, and this is the little brother.
Okay, all right, 1 minute. Wrap it up.
I got 2 doughs. My doughs are basically the same, except this one has half a cup less flour.
I feel great. Look at that. I came, I saw, I dough'd. I f***ing dough'd, bitch.
Oh, that's it.
We're gonna let these things rest and we'll see you tomorrow for some more.
Now on day 2, the guys will have 1 hour and 30 minutes to make their fillings and sauce and fry their samosas.
And now it's time to make our filling. So what I have here on the table is an assortment of really fun Pijja Palace ingredients, some heirloom fingerling potatoes, onions that have been marinated in imli chutney, some sweet English peas. This is a little bit of chopped green chili. There's usually chopped green chili in a samosa filling if you're going the traditional route. Caraway seeds and cumin seeds, some garam masala, turmeric, Kashmiri chili, toasted coriander seed. And then all of these things are gonna cook together nicely. We'll season with salt and pepper.
First things first, we gotta make our filling.
Make the filling.
You gotta make eggs
Make it
and
egg
bacon.
cheese. Yep, bags and bacon.
I had this really ambitious plan to both make my lomo saltado and also make latkes.
My body feels tired, but I feel so calm because I know how to make bacon. I know how to make eggs. And I know how to add cheese. But Zach, you're making something that probably takes 10 times as long as I.
Kwesi, I'm striving for excellence this season.
Okay.
If I don't earn it, I don't want to win it.
Copy that. And how's it been going thus far, Zach?
Not well!
All right.
So fillings, I realized on the way over here today, Rachel, my creative, as fun as it is gonna be so hard for this, no? Because it's all wet and shit. Baked beans?
Well, we can look at what we have here, Jared.
Okay, look at everything like you said, Ryan.
Look at everything like I said.
I'm looking.
Look at this. You got white beans.
Oh,
That's not a good start.
No, Rachel, no!
It's not a good start for you. Maybe you're gonna have to figure out how to make baked beans.
You're gonna make me bake my own baked beans?
It's so screwed.
What we will do to build our filling, we'll heat a little bit of oil and we're gonna throw in all of our spices, add our onions and chili and peas. Then we will throw in our potatoes and then we'll season with just a little bit of salt and we're going to cook those about 8 to 10 minutes until everything becomes tender. And then we will add just a few drops of water to help soften everything and help it to form sort of a paste. And then fresh cilantro for the end.
So Kwesi, we're frying these. So like, I don't know if the innards are gonna get cooked when we fry. I think I still wanna cook it before we make it.
You don't put raw fillings into a samosa because your pastry is going to cook long before the interior does.
Yeah, I'm cooking everything. I'm cooking the baking specifically ahead of time because I know how to make bacon.
So I'm making a pizza samosa. And what's gonna hold all this stuff inside the pizza samosa together? I think some potatoes. So I'm gonna have my pepperoni, my sausage, my cheese, but the mashed potatoes has to be in there. So I think I need to start with these.
I'm not gonna for 1 second trick myself into thinking that out of nowhere, I'm gonna know baked bean sauce. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull an audible. I'm just gonna make some kind of sauce and I'm gonna use that sauce to bake my beans. Ah! God!
Oh no!
Oh no! It tastes kind of too vinegary, maybe a little bit. Too much wash this off.
Now this is the secret stuff, ají amarillo. This is a Peruvian pepper. I really want to spend a lot of time on this sauce because my stir fry is gonna live and die by it.
No sauce goes into your filling. We're gonna save those for the side.
So this right now is a bunch of soy sauce, red wine vinegar, minced garlic, a little bit of ají, and I think I'm gonna put a little cornstarch in there. Okay, yeah, this is getting better.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Something about New York, man. New Yorkers just love bacon, eggs, and cheese. It's just one of those staples. Cook all the bacon. This is already heating. After the baking, I make the eggs. I'm gonna put the cheese in right before I dunk it into the oil.
I'm ready to fry some freaking beans. How hot should I bake these beans at? Let's go 370.
I have never made mashed potatoes from scratch. I gotta boil these potatoes so that they're nice and soft so I can mush them up.
Ryan, come taste this sauce, buddy.
Little vinegary, but not bad.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Thank you, yes.
I would have that as like, oh, that's vinegary baked beans.
I love a vinegary baked bean.
Don't you think?
I love it. Should I add a little mustard to get fun?
Maybe. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. It's bad boy season.
I'm sweetening my bacon. I've never done this before, but I'm saying the more complex flavors you could give the judges, I find they enjoy that. So like, yo, where did that sweetness come from? I'm like, brown sugar, baby.
I've been boiling potatoes for the past 7 minutes. I might as well try while I prep everything else. I'm very slow at prepping. This is normally what I would be looking for in my stir fry, but I think I have to dice it because it's gonna be going inside a little pocket.
What kind of meat is that, Zach? Okay.
It's some sort of steak.
Here's where it all goes, south or north, right in there.
You don't want to add too much water because then you're going to result in a liquidy filling that could potentially leak out of the sides of your samosa.
Those are bad.
No, what?
Those beans are bad. Could you overbake these? Oh, f***. Oh, f***. What have I done?
Where's my regular pepperoni?
It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad. I did fine. I did absolutely okay.
Okay, Zach. Time to make these eggs. Grammy Monica eggs coming up.
Kwesi, how do you make eggs?
I'm about to Julia Childs you right now, Zach. So, you make the eggs. First of all, you gotta get the pan ready. Cracking a few eggs, and for that fluff, I add a bit of milk. Courtney said, add enough milk that the eggs turn like a light color. You dig?
I dig.
Sure, I underdig.
I am going for the latkes. Wow, look at that. Wow. I didn't know that these were cooking for enough time, but yeah, we got this, dude. I haven't made latkes in so long. What do? It's just like potatoes and cornstarch, right? Here's what I'm gonna do is like little potato balls. And I'm going to use my latke oil to fry some of my potatoes. I want them to be crisped up.
In this pan, I got some marinara sauce, ground beef, we got pepper, salt, fennel, fresh garlic, Italian seasoning, and organic onion granules, and we're gonna throw in a little paprika. I'm gonna transfer this meat to a bowl and put the pepperoni on this pan so I can multitask. Honestly, this mashed potato is going great.
Good.
Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have gone to the gym today.
You went to the gym before this?
Yeah, I did legs.
Ryan, you're sick!
Come on.
I'm boiling my hot dogs. It's the only way from here on out. Oh my God! Oh my God, I'm a genius!
What'd you do?
I put hot dogs in a pot of water.
And you made hot dogs?
And I made them. Papa's home and he brought the dogs. Woof, woof, motherfucker, woof. Oh my God, that tastes so good. Rachel, get over here. Rachel, honestly, break your little tradition for how good this dish is.
With 45 minutes left, the guys are done with their fillings and ready to shape and fry their samosas.
So our filling has been prepared and thoroughly cooled and is a paste with texture like we talked about, but there's no liquid in there. There should not be any running liquid coming out of this. So your well-rested dough should be soft and pliable, should not be sticking to the board or sticking to your hands. You should be able to press your fingers on there lightly. This means that the dough is ready.
Oh, dear God.
What?
I'm touching mine for the first time.
Oh.
They're hard as a rock. Oh, what was I wasting my time on this for?
If you have a really hard dough, you've made some kind of mistake along the way, and you should probably turn around and start back over now because it's not gonna get fixed.
Oh.
I got my big brother. I got my little brother.
Fuck.
What happened, Zach? It broke apart?
Well, it just.
You should have put it on oil. Oh, mine is still doing. Whoa, mine is Play-Doh-y.
Mine is squans.
Yeah.
This one's like firmer.
Oh,
I think it's my first one. and
those
this
look
one's
so good.
Soft.
Wait.
Yours look the same.
Oh.
All right, you gonna put some flour on your table first?
Oh yeah, great call, chef.
A properly made dough is not going to require flour, so don't just start by throwing flour onto your board. What it's going to do is it's going to dry the exterior of your dough, and it's also going to create an unstable working surface.
Hit me with it. Oh,
No, you got it.
like LeBron? Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, that's a lot.
not at all like LeBron James.
So good. Okay, number 1, not doing so hot. This is the one with ghee. It is squand, crumbly mess. This is kinetic sand. This is not holding shape. Let's put it to the side. Number 2, holding its shape a little bit.
So we have our ball here. We're gonna cut it right down the center. Then with these 2 logs, if you will, we're gonna cut those into equal pieces. And then we're gonna roll each of those into a nice smooth dough ball. And we're gonna take one of these guys here, and with a rolling pin, just roll this out. I wouldn't roll out my entire dough because then it's gonna create a giant samosa, and you have to go through all this tedious cutting work, and you have potential for it to come out uneven. So I cut this down into smaller pieces just to make it more manageable.
I am trying to roll this out to as big as I physically can get it, I think, so I can get as many triangles. How many people do I have to serve?
6 samosas.
Oh,
What if I tried cutting into sections first and then rolled out each of those pieces? Maybe I'll do it with my second dough.
Yo, Big Brother's looking real good. Real good.
This one is good. It's not enough for 6. I went home last night feeling so good about myself, being like, Zach, episode 3, you figured it out.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So instead of cutting a triangle, we cut it into sort of an oval shape, and that's going to help us to create really sharp edges and more of a cone shape. If you think about an ice cream cone, it's baked into a disc and then rolled at an angle. So this is essentially that.
like 1, and then 1. I'm gonna go way too big. My brain is telling me that this is actually too big for a samosa, but I'd rather the room to f up and like refold it.
A triangle has a hypotenuse.
I do think it's a triangle too, but do you think it's 1 piece or 2 piece?
I think, I was dreaming about that last night, yo.
I want to figure out 1 piece.
It can't be, because if it's 2 pieces, I think the structural compromise.
Then it would fall apart.
Exactly.
That's so smart.
Yep. I feel like a fashion designer cutting like cloth. Cut bigger than smaller and then go to work. Okay, that's 1.
I'm just using my ruler to cut.
I put a little bit of water down on the edge just so that it will stick together. We're gonna fold the dough over and pinch this down to form an ice cream cone and fold over onto itself. And this way, now we can add our filling, and then we will pinch together the opposite side. If you have any liquid in your filling, you better put it back in the pot and keep cooking because it is not ready yet.
I'm afraid of losing any of my meat if I try to pour out the juices, so I'm gonna try to like absorb the juices out. I just feel like it's gonna make the inside of my samosa really wet and soggy if I'm putting in wet items into the samosa. So I don't want this to be extra wet. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna sift the sauce out of the franks and beans. That's gross. Oh! I lost it all.
What?
I lost it all.
What?
Ah!
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. I just lost like about 50% of all of it.
What?
Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's still, I think I saved enough.
30 minutes.
All right, so we just gotta go. I have cut my first one. Let's see what happens, I guess. We've got steak and sort of just treating this like a dumpling. Did I just like totally nail it?
Yo, yeah, you did.
I'm trying to, oh no. Okay, we need to strain. There's too much sauce going on in my saucy stir fry.
Bacon, eggs, cheese.
Nice. Kwesi, that looks like a thing, right?
What's that? Oh, that is good.
That little triangle.
Okay.
And then you go over. In Chinese food, when you're making dumplings, you just like a little water and seal it. So maybe
Egg bath. Egg bath to make it stick.
If you don't add water to your dough, it makes it a little bit more difficult to seal. You could use an egg wash, but we didn't add any egg to this dough, so we'll just keep it streamlined. We'll just use water.
Bacon, eggs, and cheese with an egg bath now. Bacon, eggs, and cheese with an egg bath. Bacon, eggs, and cheese with an egg bath. Bacon, eggs, and cheese with an egg bath. Bacon, eggs, and cheese with a motherfucking egg bath. Bacon, eggs, and cheese with an egg bath. Egg bath is makes it stick. It's like the glue, Rachel. Duh.
Here's how we start. We start with a little bit of this, right in there. Honestly, that looks so delicious. Little mozzarella funsies. Okay, I'm gonna bring both sides up. from each end and pinch to create the top of my pyramid. And then I'll bring the other sides over as well to bring the sides, and then folding in all pockets so nothing can escape. Kind of making like a little dumpling.
We don't add the filling to our dough and fold it over because when you are pinching it together, it's gonna squeeze out the back side. The filling could also rub onto your edges and make it very difficult to close the dough. Forming a cone first that you put your filling inside of and then seal on the outside just makes everybody's life easier.
I might have to use my backup dough because none of these are sealed correctly. They're all gonna leak out. I f***ed it up.
Are you freaking out, dude?
Not doing great. I'm trying to just wrap it so that it closes because it's very wet with the filling. So I'm trying to have enough dough on each of these so that they close.
Okay, so now that we have all of our samosas filled, we're gonna take these on back to the kitchen. We're gonna fry them in 350-degree oil, about 5 minutes until we achieve a crispy exterior. I would not put these in the fryer if they had any open pockets, if any of the filling was squeezing out the sides.
It's fry time! Please, 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 please.
Go for it, Zach.
I mean, I'm just gonna fry it until it's golden brown.
Just dump it in there, right? I don't know which ones are good and which ones are not, but they're gonna cook, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna deep fry one just to see what happens. Oh wow, that's so big. That's way too big.
Unfortunately, the Franks and Beans creative is shooting me in the foot here because of how naturally wet it is. So I'm worried about when I fold it, it petering out of the piece like it is right now. I don't think I'm gonna ever get it perfect. Oh no, that one's for sure opened up.
We got a breach! Someone escaped containment! We got a breach! Kwesi, this one burst open. We got two that burst open.
No, you gotta make it burst open. Oh shit! Damn, Zach.
Shit, damn.
You gotta figure that shit the out.
You know what? I think it needs to stay in the basket or else it just be wildin'. Oh no. The ones that are burst open, now it's like the hot oil's just cooking the inside.
Yo, you don't got that much time.
I know. In my mind, these were gonna fry for like 10 minutes.
If your samosa is in the fryer for longer than 5 minutes, you're probably making some sort of mistake. It's probably too big, it's probably overfilled.
Here's my first big ass samosa. Yeah, these take a little bit longer to cook than I thought. I thought it would be like a fast fry. I thought it'd be in there for like 2 minutes.
Me too. How long have this been cooking? They should be like brownish, right? Samosas are supposed to be brown? Oh no. I'm out of dough completely.
What?
Do you have 6?
Did you just shrug at the camera?
No, I have 6.
Okay.
But like, we could only show them the 3 best ones if we want.
In the final product, what we're looking for is a perfectly crispy golden brown exterior. There may be some bubbles here and there. Obviously, the filling will have stayed intact. So this is the Pijja Palace samosa with heirloom fingerling potatoes and peas, imli chutney, mint chutney, and lots of fresh cilantro.
15 minutes.
I don't know how much I got, but I'm gonna make as much as possible until the time is done.
If any more of mine burst open, we're sorta screwed. We're gonna let this cook even though it's precarious. It's got like an air pocket in it.
Overfilling it
Yeah.
is a problem.
I agree.
Yep.
Okay, so right now, I'm trying to make a little production line. So I'm trying to roll out all of my little doughs, so that way I can just fill them all, rather than doing it one at a time like I have been, because I think now I've kind of figured out the system.
Man, if this wasn't so big, I'm almost like, whoa. I'm doing the Subway foot-long version of samosas. Here in America, we go big or we go home. So I'm remixing this American style. The Franks and Beans is American. The size is American, baby.
10 minutes.
We got 3 in the pot. We're gonna make one last Hail Mary, and then we gotta make a chutney in the final minutes.
Chutney. Oh no.
The more that I work with it, the more just all the moisture from my hands is getting in the dough, and it's sort of becoming this gummy dough texture. All the fingers in the pot, fingers in the pot.
Oh, that's getting brown.
What's your chutney?
It's gonna be straight up mustard, just like Papa intended, just like Grandpa intended. Because when you eat these, I want you to douse this in yellow mustard.
Does mustard go in ranch? No. Pepper? What else goes in ranch? It's gotta be mayonnaise. All I can make right now is a friggin' aioli. I'm gonna tell them it's ranch,
What?
but they're gonna tell me it's aioli.
Wait, what goes in ranch?
I don't know!
Are there creams?
I think there's definitely pepper. There's always like little flakies in it. What makes it ranch?
What's
Maybe it
in
is
ranch?
sour
I eat it all
Is
the
sour
fucking
ranch?
time.
Look, it already looks like ranch. It's just mayonnaise!
So one of my chutneys is just the sauce that I use to cook everything. Okay, we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of potato starch in here. I'm just trying to thicken it a little bit so that it's more of a dipping sauce and less of like a Soup.
Chutney. This in a bowl, it's a little bit of vinegar, chili, onions, and sriracha. Again, you gotta give these judges something that they're like, oh my God, I didn't even know you could do that, Kwesi, oh my gosh.
If I put it all on the same plate together, I'm gonna put the bad one on bottom. They'll never see it. These judges barely know food. They'll never even be able to tell.
Is the oven on?
It is.
I got an idea. I'm gonna throw the samosas in the oven with cheese on top.
Holy shit, Kwesi.
I'm not f***ing around, Zach.
You think you have time for that?
I got time for that.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This was a bad idea. There, it turns out that pot was burned, so now there's like charred bits in my chutney.
Oh shit!
Careful.
Okay, so a lot of these are not fully cooked, so I cannot use them. So we're putting the big boys.
Oh, I'm out of breath. I feel like I did go up a Stairmaster for about 3 miles.
1 minute.
55 seconds, chef. Nothing happened.
6, 5, 4, 3.
The chutneys can't fit.
Ryan, I brought you here for a reason.
Yeah.
I've never won an episode. If there's a time to do it, it's now. You're a title holder, you're a belt holder.
Yeah.
And I best not miss. And I don't think these burrito samosas can miss.
All right, that's samosas.
Yeah! Freedom!
Welcome to Without a Recipe Bad Boy Season. Today we're making samosas. Today we are judging on presentation, taste, creativity, and is it a samosa? What I like about the dough is it's got to be pretty thin and flaky. I don't want it to be too tough.
I would say areas you can go wrong if your filling pops out of the side while you're frying it. I want to see a really good sauce. I want to see the whole dish.
Is the sauce the Beyonce or the Kelly or the Michelle?
Definitely the Beyonce. It's all about the sauce.
If it just looks and feels like a samosa, then it's a samosa.
What is the worst thing you could do while making a samosa?
And like, it's not a triangle.
It's gotta be a triangle.
What would you say a different?
Hello, judges. At your restaurant, Pijja Palace, you have a samosa pizza. I have created for you today a pizza samosa.
Oh!
So within my triangular dough, I have put sausage, potatoes, marinara sauce, pepperonis, and then also 3 different cheeses. We have mozzarella, ricotta, and then sprinkled with Parmesan on top. For the side, I have a spicy ranch. I'm excited today for you to try my pizza samosa.
Oh my gosh. Ryan, they're huge. Wait,
It's like a pizza roll samosa.
Yeah, I think it looks cool actually.
Yeah.
These are a little open here too.
They're a little open.
They're kind of like crab rangoon almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I like it. I like that I can see what's inside.
Well, it's very oily and flaky.
It is very flaky.
I
flaky.
do like the flakes. That is a win. It's just this didn't close at all. So it was,
Oh yeah, wait. How did this go into the fryer? For a minute, I was like, this is baked and this is the greatest thing ever. But now I'm like,
Honestly, I folded up one edge and then brought in the other edge and kind of tightened it in the middle. I didn't put any egg wash or anything, so it's just the strength of my own fingers. And it stayed closed in that fryer. And then when it came out, it just saw the world and it blossomed open.
Wow, so it's like a Venus flytrap.
Opening up to capture your love.
Wow, well done, Ryan.
so consistency is a little lacking in size and opened or closed, but I like the flakiness. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm going for it. Oh. Ryan, the potatoes. Your potatoes not cooked?
Every other one, I would say.
Mine are a little crunchy.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the flavors. For some reason, I want more cheesiness or something, and
Yes.
and like
Hell yeah.
and the potatoes aren't done. So wait, did you cook the potatoes fully before you put them in there, or you?
So I peeled the potatoes, I boiled them.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, these can mash, we're good to go. But I've
Right.
never boiled potatoes before.
Yeah, I think they
So I
need
didn't
just a
know
little.
what to look for.
They need a little longer.
Yeah, I don't think I put them in there long enough.
They're a little crunchy.
They're a little crunchy, and they don't. I did feel like while mashing them, I was like, I'm strong. And these are hard to mash.
yeah, I think there's like some ratio problems too. Like I think there could be a little bit more sauce. If I was hammered, I'd pound these.
I think there needs to be a little more work on the ratio of salt. There is none.
There's no salt?
No salt.
Gotcha.
It doesn't really taste like it's seasoned.
Did you put salt in it, right?
I under-seasoned.
What's in this ranch again? Why is it this color?
So I used mayonnaise and pepper and
I
sriracha.
would say the sauce is pretty good.
Yeah. It just does not taste like ranch.
I mean, it's
one of the
sriracha
furthest-
aioli. It gives pizza vibes.
Yeah, that's a great
if
way
you
to
will,
describe it. Yeah.
but it doesn't taste like pizza.
It's like the La Croix of pizza.
Not enough cheese, not enough marinara.
Yeah.
The tomatoes lacking. I just need more of it. And I like the idea of this. I like a pizza samosa.
I heard you guys talk about wanting more sauce and more ricotta, more pizza, but like samosa ratio wise, I think that this is there. It has the meat and the potatoes for it to be a samosa.
I would dip this crust in the sauce all day, regardless of what you call the sauce.
Is this a samosa?
I mean, samosa is open to interpretation. I think it gives samosa vibe, and I think it gives pizza vibe.
It's an
as
open
the
faced
kids say.
samosa. You know what, dude? I think it's samosa. If I saw this with no context, I think, actually, I don't know what I'd
It's a fried snack.
Yeah.
But it's not triangular in shape in any way. It's more of a round ball. It's the shape for me, but you know what? Sure.
Thank you. And also,
Sure.
Ro, I appreciate your sure, and I just remind you, we haven't gotten the full curve of the other samosas you're gonna be seeing, so maybe hold on if the shape is what's throwing you off. Judges, thank you so much for calling this a samosa.
Thanks, Ryan.
Judges, my name is Kwesi James and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Meow. Whiskers, quiet. Okay, I'm trying to talk here, Whiskers.
What? We get props?
Whiskers, quiet. I'm from Brooklyn and I'm Kwesi James.
They know that. Sorry.
Did you bring this from home or did you request it from the crew?
I'm trying to present that.
What is happening?
Bacon, eggs, and cheese. And why do I have Whiskers here? Because Whiskers is a bodega cat. You got bacon flavors, egg flavors, cheese flavors, all inside of a samosa. I won't even lie to you, Ro.
That's it.
Okay, I get the samosas now.
Okay, well, this one looks like a traditional samosa.
Listen to that.
It's probably the closest out of all the other ones on the platter.
Looks like a pig in a blanket and also kind of croissant-y, and there's a little twist here.
Kwesi James from New York, what's in the sauce?
Sriracha, chili, peppers, a little bit of vinegar.
The dough looks like it's cooked properly. Well, we see it looks like bacon and egg and cheese.
This is so unusual.
Yeah.
It's like a bread roll.
Yo, Miles, you seem like you're having
I'm fascinated by it. It eats like a biscuit, but it doesn't look like it.
I don't think it looks like a samosa, but it's good, dude.
Yo, I tasted it as I went, and I was like, this shit is kind of fire, man.
Yeah,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What the is happening?
Are we trying with sauce? I want to.
Please
Fuck
try that sauce. That sauce makes everything take us to the next level.
it. He's not lying.
What the?
that I
Wow.
He's not lying. What's the sauce? I'll put this on the menu right now.
I think it's creative. I like the idea of it, of like putting breakfast in a samosa, because I've never had something like that. So I love that idea, and I like the egg, and I like the meat in there and the cheese. I even wanted more cheese. I got a little bit of a pull, but this is really hot. You should tell people.
I don't think it's that hot.
That shit go crazy, huh?
I think the
You
sauce
don't
is
think-
Beyonce. To be honest with you.
I really like it.
Kelly and Michelle.
And you know what, dude? It feels like f***ing Kwesi James from New York, dude. This feels like a bodega samosa.
First of his motherfucking name!
Yeah, dude, it's so good, man. I like it. I'm a fan.
Is this creative?
No, I don't think it's creative. I'm just being honest. I don't think it's creative.
That turned really fast.
No. I don't think it's creative at all. I mean, we've seen breakfast and everything. I don't think it's very creative
It's
at
more
all.
practical than creative. I mean, bacon, egg, and cheese. It's not really, there's not a curveball in that.
But it's good.
Judges, you said a lot. It took a turn at the end, but let's bring it on back. Is this a samosa?
No.
I would say no.
Okay, you said Ryan's is a samosa,
Yeah.
and that was some bullshit.
No.
But Ro, is this a samosa?
If Ryan's was a samosa,
Yeah.
then yours is a samosa. It's a fried
New York, stand up! Thank you, judges.
Judges! This season, I'm aiming for excellence. I've got a Peruvian daughter. My partner Maggie's Peruvian. I'm Jewish. Put them together, we got our little Principesa. My partner Maggie introduced me to lomo saltado. It's one of my favorite meals in the world. I thought, how do I put a little bit of myself into there? So I took the French fries out, put some latkes in there. So today I have for you my Peruvian samositas.
How do they look exactly like the ones that we just had?
They made one dough
The overfold.
and shared it.
Okay, but they're closed, are
They are
not?
closed. They are closed, and they're a great size.
A little like pie crust crackle going on.
Yeah, is that good?
It is good. It's promising so far. It looks a little chewy on the bottom.
You have our saltado chutney, which is gonna be the sauce. We also have an ají amarillo chutney. That's a yellow spicy pepper from Peru.
Look at this sauce.
Okay, so I did put some potato starch in the sauce to thicken it up.
This is a potato.
And it looks like it worked.
It's not moving.
Thank you.
It lives there.
It's a chutney.
Well, it's mostly dough on the inside of mine. But I do see the steak.
It's really hot. Mine's still steaming, so I'm gonna give it a second.
Tight. Don't f with me, dude. You just loved Kwesi's.
I want some more flavor. It has this weird aftertaste.
It's in the sauce though. Try the sauce.
Do you think that
The
will
flavor's in
help?
the sauce?
So I think a mistake that I made is that my sauce was really runny. I strained it because I didn't want it to be too wet inside. I just couldn't figure that part out.
No, the sauces are fire.
Get back on camera!
That's Beyonce,
The
bro.
pastry is undercooked.
Undercooked.
There's not much flavor within the filling itself.
That's crazy.
I don't pick up on lomo saltado until I taste it with the sauces. And this thickness, you probably could have just folded into your filling and fried it that way and served this as your dipping.
I should have done that.
I really like the idea here, and I like what you put in here, but it doesn't have enough flavor inside. But there's a lot of flavor in the sauce.
And the sauces.
Really good.
This
Really
should have
good sauce.
definitely been inside of
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
the filling.
Of the doughs, I think this one feels the least like a samosa.
Yeah. It's like a Hot Pocket.
It's kind of hot pockety, yeah.
Yeah, I would say the idea is very creative. The execution is a little bit lacking.
I think this is the most creative. We're taking cuisines that are already like fusions of things. Like somebody out there is gonna see this and then turn this into some f***ing Michelin star bullshit. This is a great idea. This is really good idea.
Let's talk about the ambition.
Yeah.
You know, I made latkes from scratch. Really a 5-course meal all in one in the time that some people made bacon, egg, and cheese, or I don't know, put mozzarella inside a f***ing Rangoon.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's really personal to you, and I like all the fusion going on. It's just not enough flavor inside.
You're picking it apart.
I don't get the Jewish.
It's me! I'm right here! Let me feed you! Can I feed you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm coming. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this, then we're gonna take, oh wow, that's thick.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
That's thick.
It's
And then
a pig.
we're gonna
sad.
get, we're
This
gonna
is sad.
get that, and then we're gonna say, just like with my daughter, we're gonna go, she actually can't eat solid food yet.
She's not born yet.
When it comes to the time this is out, she'll be born.
It is better now.
You can taste the Jewish. Okay, Ro, here I come. Judges, is it a samosa?
I don't know, I'm gonna have to say no.
Don't play.
Like I said, the creativity is there, but the execution was lacking.
Sure, this is a samosa.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna just go call this one a samosa.
Stop
Wow.
Sorry.
playing. Stop playing.
No, don't let them talk to you like that. You stand your ground.
Stop playing.
Kwesi.
I'm seeing that it does make a difference if I'm the one feeding you, so I am just gonna go ahead and make a perfect bite for everybody.
Go ahead, do it.
Fellow esteemed chefs, it is an honor and a privilege to meet with you all today as we all love samosas. I was told they are nostalgic for a lot of cultures, So I chose to take my culture that's nostalgic to me and blend it. Growing up, my favorite meal with my family was Sunday nights with Grandpa, Franks and beans. The chutney is what I love with my Franks and beans in real life. I doused it with French's yellow mustard. I present you Franks and beans samosas.
You guys are in for a treat.
You're in for a big treat.
Big.
Big. Now just remember what a samosa looks like.
Oh no!
And now open your eyes to a perfect samosa.
I don't know. Now I'm starting to think that the other ones look the most like.
Yeah, this one has like a claw coming out.
I know, yeah.
Well, that one was supposed to be off the plate.
This one here does have the triangle on it, so I'll pick
great.
that
You see a triangle in that?
Okay, but ours have different textures. So this looks bubbly and crispy, kind of like an empanada, and then this one looks dense like pie dough.
Yeah, very overworked and hard
that
as
one. Why don't you pick
as
that?
You want me to get the big one?
Yeah, take the Big Daddy.
Okay.
Take that Big Daddy, Ro.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's as big as your head.
It looks like baby Jesus.
That was the very, by the way, that was the very first one I did.
Was this the same recipe of dough? Because this dough
I had
looks so different than this dough.
Oh, they were two doughs.
Two doughs.
I had a first dough that me and Nick got into like a 9-round boxing match.
Oh.
And then I had a second dough which was fantastic. The issue is I used the fantastic dough to f it up. And I had to go back to the other side dough.
It looks like fried chicken with my glasses off.
Like this way?
Yeah.
You made these beans?
I made the f***ing beans and I didn't want to, dude. This show f***ing makes me do shit all the time.
This dough is way too thick.
Take some off.
I feel like there's mustard already in it.
But you're on.
I did put a little in the bean mix, yeah. But a different kind of mustard.
Okay.
I wanted to give you variety. There's like a little spicy Dijon in there.
Sure, the beans aren't bad. The fillings actually has a lot of flavor in there. I like that.
Whoa.
The dough's just really.
Yeah, I think the dough's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound stupid, but I think it is kind of the best feeling.
What the f? Are you kidding me? Rich, where we find this guy, yo? What's going on here, man? What?
I think this guy's a f***ing genius, honestly. You're drunk, it's 2 a.m. You're hammered, it's 2 a.m. Would you eat this?
I think I'd be pissed. I think I would only eat something like this in the context of like a show like this.
The beans have good flavor, and I also think the beans are kind of like a comfort food. I really like that, and it actually is really good with the mustard. They're ugly on the outside. I like the beans on the inside, but the dough's terrible.
Okay, well don't judge a samosa just by the
It's
color.
the only filling that's like fully seasoned.
Yeah.
Like
This is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? There's something to be said about the filling being fire, right?
The filling's great. I'll give you a point for creativity because I've never seen this.
I'll take that point.
This has definitely got to be a thing in England.
I've barely been there. I've been there one time in my life.
We were saying essentially it is pigs in a blanket.
Is this in any way a samosa? In any way?
No.
Okay, 0 for 4 miles, not very fun. Bro, you went 3 for 3. You just said it was a snack, basically, that could make it a samosa. Bro!
There's no way. One of his look like a triangle. That I don't know, like a crab hook or something. I don't know what I'm looking at.
You cannot. It's my episode.
Nobody would ever guess this was a samosa. So sorry. So sorry.
My man.
Yeah.
You've been funny the whole time. And you played along with everybody. Is this a samosa?
Yeah.
Oh, yes! I'll take the hell no from that.
Because it felt bad.
Get the fuck out of here! No, that's good. That's good.
So I gotta say, like, not many people are gonna walk into the kitchen and just kind of wing it when making a samosa. So I was pretty impressed by what we saw today in terms of ambition. You guys sort of had the idea and gave it your own personal touch.
In fourth place was a samosa that wasn't quite a samosa. The dough wasn't quite right. They were oddly shaped. One could say they were way too large, but the filling was amazing. Congratulations, Jared!
It's my episode. It's my episode.
Jared, congratulations.
Losing makes me officially the baddest of boys, because I don't listen to the f***ing rules. So you say fourth, I hear it as first.
So third place had a dough that was sort of leaning in the right direction, had a couple decent folds here and there. Filling was interesting and had some good sauces to dip in it. Number 3 is Zach.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't see that.
What the is
That's
happening?
crazy. I didn't expect that.
Judges!
Just had to be blunt.
I was aiming for excellence! He made a crab rangoon and a hot pocket with a cat! Really? Shit!
Both of the final samosas couldn't be more different than each other. You know, we had the pizza that was very comprehensive, something that I've thought about doing at the restaurant. We had the bacon, egg, and cheese, kind of a classic. It tasted good. I appreciated the seeds in the dough. The winner and the one that will be going on to the Bad Boys Championship is New York's very own Kwesi.
Oh my God! Well done, Kwesi James! First of his name! It's your first ever win! Is it your first win? Kwesi's won this before me?
Kwesi James, you just won without a recipe for the first time. What do you have to say?
One time for Brooklyn, Wagwan. Yeah! Yo, where the confetti at?
That's a different show.
Oh, yeah!
Join us next week for Beef Wellington. We'll see you there. Bye.
Whiskers! We did it, Whiskers! We did it, Whiskers!
Next week on Without a Recipe, Beef Wellingtons.
This is one of the hardest things in the pastry world.
You never know with the Wellington what you're gonna get until you cut into it.
There's no puff. The puff has a puff.
It's just so hard to look at.
The toughest day of my life.
Are you trying to shape it like a little booty hole?
No!
Hey guys, it's time for the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale for Second Try. That's right, you can get yourself 25% off an annual plan with the code on the screen. That code is BFCM25. Get it? Black Friday, Cyber Monday 2025. You get it. You can use this code from November 27th to December 2nd. Get your Second Try subscription today.